Wow, this fall season is so good! We have Freerun, which reached the #1 spot in my anime list. Shield Hero, Mushoku Tensei, and Goblin Slayer are also back with another season. We also have amazing new titles like Shangri-La Frontier and Undead Unluck. And then there's also the 100... Let's see, what else we have here? Oh, what's this? The Kingdoms of Ruin. Okay, let's see what it's about. For ages, humanity flourished through the power of magic, a gift from witches to aid mankind. When she perishes at the hands of the Empire, Adonis vows revenge. Revenge story. Edgy protagonist who hates the entire world. A main character who is oblivious to his partner's feelings. A girl who will always stay with the main character no matter how edgy he is. I don't know, it kinda sounds... Let's check the ratings on my anime list. Never mind, their opinion sucks. For those who have no idea what this show is about, well, I'm pretty sure you can deduce it yourself after what I've just said. But to be even more precise, the anime takes place in a world of humans and witches, where witches are able to use magic and are somewhat a divine presence who are supposed to lead the human race. However, humans who now believed in science were convinced that they didn't need the witches and decided to exterminate all the witches from the planet. Adonis, who was raised by a witch, saw her parent figure being publicly executed. And as you guessed it, he hates the entire human race and wishes to kill every single one of them. Wow, I wonder where I've heard that story before. Hey, stop. I know what you're thinking. I know it sounds like trash, but it's not.
What did he say?
From the first episode, I expected the show to just be what I think it was going to be. A flat revenge story. This guy got hurt, and I believe his anger is justified, so let's see some revenge massacre. One man versus the entire world story. It's not deep, but I might enjoy it, and that is what I got from the first 3 episodes. But then the 4th episode came, and boy oh boy, this show escalated quickly. By the end of episode 3, it was an okay show. Maybe for some of you guys, it might be below mid. But after episode 4 and 5, this show starts to become one of the better shows this season. It was just plot twists after plot twists. I'm being honest here, I couldn't predict how the story would move forward next. The world became much more complex with more characters, we were given more backstories, the story misled us in different ways, and the world building just overall grew with more sides to the story. Then episode 6, a certain character made its appearance, which just adds a whole nother layer of mystery and depth to the show, even more sides to the story. And then we reach episode 7 to 9. For some people, these 3 episodes might seem like some random slice of life chill episodes, but they actually focus on the world building and character development. The previous episodes revolve around the plot, around the conflict with Adonis and his rampage, but then things slowed down a bit and the focus shifted to exploring the world building and the different perspectives of the 2 characters. We get to see the world outside of the leading nation of Redia, how as a result of the gear expansion revolution, every country except Redia is deserted. We basically observe the people who received the shorter end of the stick from the highly exalted scientific revolution. This is what I believe a good fantasy or sci-fi should be. Take a premise and just explore all the results of having that premise. In this show, the premise was the gear expansion revolution, which basically means the scientific revolution plus the extermination of all the witches. So they explored the result of having this premise. On the witches, on humans related to the witches, on humans who gained a benefit from the revolution, and on other less fortunate humans who didn't, and then paired up with amazing scenery work. They also included the theme that all the chaos were caused by the selfishness of humanity. Humans literally dropped their sense of morality so that they could buy sex dolls. I'm not kidding. They sold people from their country, aka their children, and their wives so that they could have pleasure. by buying robotic sex dolls. Now let me ask you this. After knowing that the people sold their family for sex dolls, what would you do? Would you also join in and sell your family members for sex dolls, or would you plot to kill the entire human race? I'ma just assume you said no to my first question and said you would rather kill the entire human race. Exactly. It will make sense to kill the human race, and that's exactly where Adonis comes in. But a small light of hope grew in his heart as he learned that there are good things in this world. He learns through his encounters, but mainly he learns that from Doroka, who despite everything she has seen, still kept her righteous personality and strived for peace for everyone. There's just something interesting seeing this back and forth confrontation between Doroka, who keeps on learning why humanity is lost, and Adonis, who has found a tiny bit of hope. Not only in terms of their comedic dynamic, but their differences in perspectives just makes it fascinating to see how the two of them will defend their separate perspectives. And also because of this, we were able to witness a really beautiful character development. In the beginning, the anime didn't show much, it just seemed like a normal revenge story. But after some episodes, it grew some depth and widened its world building and became actually good. Let's not forget to mention the gory, the suspenseful cliffhangers at the end of each episode, and the amazing voice acting done by the voice actor team. Based on my anime list, I don't think a lot of people understood this anime. Or hey, maybe I'm overanalyzing things. Let me know. But I really do think it's a great show, so if you haven't, watch it and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and as usual, don't forget to sub for more anime content.